And there we go. Successfully, we have made both me and Dave's life so much easier. You're not abandoned. You're fine. I'm sure you probably could have gotten it, but this makes it easier for you, doesn't it? Could have died! It was so cold. So cold and so scary. I'm opening it up now. It'll take a minute. I got some cold water and a chocolate croissant that's like a slightly stale. Yeah, you might want to do that. Oh no, kitty. Yeah, I'll share the croissant. It's a little stale. Just as a warning. But I am not one to waste a croissant. Yay! I'll listen to it after stream. Cry. Spare a single crumb. I'll cut it in half. Here you go. I'll cut it in half and then I'll cut it in little pieces. And share with the rest of the chat. Croissant. Croissant. Oh. Kitty, no. I'll save it for you for later. I'll wrap it up. Here. Let me wrap it up in some saran wrap. I'll wrap it up for you. Don't worry. Let me just. Here you go. You need to cut it into at least 30 pieces. It's okay. I got like 2 other croissants. It's all right. They're all a little stale, but we got enough. It's gonna be the school pizza party. There is not much, but you will get a slice. Aged croissant. I love chocolate croissants. It fed the entire chat. Well, we are bugs. I didn't go to school, so I did homeschool, so my homeschool couldn't really. At my school, I couldn't have pizza parties because, homeschool. Ah, I never went to the school. My brother doesn't like the sauce. My brother hates the sauce.
Hello?
I don't think I would have done well in public school. I also didn't do well in private in private online school, but I like a thick but crispy crust. Like I want it to be thick and fluffy and then crispy on the bottom. I want a little bit crisp, but I want the softness of the bread. Making quest for 8. 8? Ugh. 19 people. I want it to be crisp at the bottom, but like soft in the middle. Ow! I hurt myself! Imagine. Me hurting myself. I could never. I could never do something like that. Ribbon hurting themselves? No. Never. Let's go! Let's go! Is my voice changer working? Just in case. Working it. Not gluten. Yeah. Poggers. Let's go. Let's go! Minecraft! What? What? What do you mean? Did they update again? No! 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 Chat. They updated again. 1 minute. Fuck! 1 second. This is gonna... I have to do it again. I don't want to do it again. I mean, I'm glad they're fixing problems. I'm so happy for the fact that they fix the problems, but God! Crispy! I love you, Crispy. You know, I know it's gonna happen a lot, but I will cry about it. And then I'll be really happy about the bug fixes, but first I'll cry about it. Oh yeah, Crispy, you want some croissant? We're sharing croissant in the chat. Croissant. See, did they say? They did not say if there's a specific thing only that I have to update. I will simply have to delete all of the mods from my main folder and then replace them. Only makes sense. This is what I do so that I don't have to reset my settings over and over again. Croissant! Croissant! My focus is croissant! I love croissant. Brings me joy. Samwise, by the way, now seems to be feeling much better. He's not keeping one eye closed anymore. He's just having a good time. So I think his allergies were just acting up. Boop the Sam. Okay, let me get up. Sam! Ow! Sam! Hi, buddy. Oh. Hi, bud. Come here. The chat wants to give you pets. We give you pets. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Yeah. Giving him pets. He's in the Squishmallow pile because that's his favorite place to be. He might love the Squishmallow pile a little more than me, but I'm not sure. It depends on the day. It's where he likes to sleep. if we're not sleeping in bed. Sheesh. You'll unionize. Unionize for the Sam photos. I mean, wait. No! What do you mean? I just did that. What? 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 I just did that. I just fixed it. Maybe I have to open and close. We have to open and close it. Since I just replaced all of the folders. What? 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 Swear to God, if it doesn't work this time, I'll be a little surprised. And, yeah. Yeah. I installed the other one, and then I took all the mods list from that one and I put it in the other one. The one that I'm using. As I do. It's getting better at loading itself. All my glasses, I just realized, are horribly tear covered. Let me just wipe those off. Goodness. I find it very interesting that my glasses are thicker at the bottom than they are at the top. Like, way thicker at the bottom than the top. The top layer. Not that thick. But the bottom, they're like crazy thick. This is the first time I've gotten my glasses in a long time where they weren't thinned. I've had it stuck in my head for a while. It does it again. I did it again! What do you mean? 6B. What? But... Huh? Is it saying that I have the wrong... Is it saying that I have... I'm really confused, because it says on the thing, the server has been updated to 106B, and it says the server has 0.5. What? But it says that it's... Okay, we're gonna try the other one. We're gonna try the live server. Maybe it's the fallback. It's just the fallback. The fallback isn't updated. Okay. I guess. Okay. I guess it's just the fallback. That's fine. Yep, it's just the fallback. The fallback isn't updated. Okay. Anyways. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're going. Good night. Have a look at Evie. A pig. Pig strap leather? Great trade contribution test. I guess they're gonna make a really big tree. I like that they have them on the thing. Very good. I like the hanging barrel. It's cool. Very nice. Potato mines. Sure. What's your question? You can always post questions here. You just might not always get the answer. Oh, silly. Silly. There's so much more. Rules of the undead faction. Any crimes are committed in our faction with our members, we will have a court with the leaders and the council. Not leave the faction without informing another member of the faction. And after making a post on the community wall, do not waste materials that we have low amount of. Make sure that it has a purpose to us. Only the assigned members should be doing trade or diplomacy. If a trespasser is found in our home if a trespasser is found within our home doing a crime, they are to be escorted to the meeting room for them. Afterwards, the trespasser faction will be contacted. We will not harm our own people, we will not and cannot harm our own faction members. Any actions directly harming or influencing that harm will face harsh punishment. All outsiders must be informed of our law to keep information clear and open. We do not give out vital information about the faction to outsiders unless it is approved or for safety of others. We do not know if they will try to take advantage of us. Do not go into anyone's personal home with information unless it is for an investigation. Follow the outside guidelines, which will consist of various factions and their laws to abide by. Valuable resources are restricted to approval only for use. Example, gold, marvis, redstone, paper. Guidelines for outsiders giving laws in advance. Any crimes will result in a criminal being placed under watch until the criminal's faction is contacted. Afterwards, discussion will be made for investigation. If the other faction involved want to take their member back, they will always be free to do so. If complications arise for any reason, diplomacy must be the only course of action. It's not going to be approved by the members of the undead faction. Wow. That's powerful. because might place a very small amount of some of these things in here. Down here. So people don't know. What's that? I believe, based on what the guidebook said, I believe since the handbook said all other factions must be informed of our laws, that's why it says it. Oh yeah, no, it said to check the trade chest. It told Chitter check the trade quest chest. That's what I'm saying. Also, hi, Imagine. But yes, it was saying specifically for. It was saying specifically that. Oh, that's some weirdness happening. That they wanted that to be shared with other factions, so I believe that is why it is in our faction. Because someone probably brought it here to inform our faction. I don't think any of my faction members are awake, though. We should check the underground. Also, Imagine, what are you doing here? Get back to your faction. Get back to your faction. Get back to your own faction. Get. You're not supposed to be looking over here. Shoo! More of you too, shoo! Get back to your faction. I just cheer yourself up from eating. That makes sense. Only bugging. Only bugging in this house. Skedaddle. Skedaddle skedoodle. Ah, from silk. That's right. Go check in the underground. See if we can find any of our people. Our peoples. Now it makes sense why they wanted so much paper, though. Because they probably made a whole bunch of those bags. And have sent them to a whole bunch of people.
I believe that is
Oh, this... Yeah. Ooh. They're doing some stuff down here. Fogging. Ah, this is where, Yep, this is where Bolt is doing his training room. This is nice! Oh, this is nice! I think my faction is asleep, though. I think it's just me. Hi, Missy Bear. Thank you for subbing. Hello. So we have a few things we can do. I can't really go out and visit any of the other factions by myself. Not at current. Which makes me sad. I cannot. It's not allowed. It is illegal. It is illegal. Oh, there's something down there. Oh, right, they were making a road all around the entire area. Ow. This is very nice. This is very nice. This is nice. So we could try and make some stuff down here. We could try and build. Hi, Smalls. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Get back to your fish. I saw your book, though. It was really cool. Nice book. Like it. Picasso. Yes, I like it. Picasso. Ah, yes, I can do that. I'll make the... Oh. That's what I'll do. So I think I'll work on that. I'll work on that. Start digging out a vault. What? You just did that? Oh my gosh. What? Wait, were you in our house? Were you in our house? I'm proud of you for being so organized. We started off really organized. I'm still working on trying to make further organization. Look at our house! What the fuck? There's a diplomacy area! I can't believe it. Also, get out of here! Skedaddle! This stream is for Bugkin only. Bugkin and Bugkin alone. Pet, 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 pet. I love you. I want to work with you more. So I could do the vault on this level. Backup is gonna be what? Huh? What? I don't understand. Bug. Oh, I see. Well, when you're a bug, you can come on in here, but you can't see our secrets. You can't see our secrets until then. Our secrets. No. I love you. But you can't have any of our secrets. You can have our secrets if you become a bumpkin. And I will be very excited if you join us as a bumpkin, especially because I know how good you are at writing many, many books. You would be a wonderful bumpkin. You really would. But if you want bumpkin secrets, you gotta be a bug. Kisses. Mwah. I love you too. It's okay, just become a bug. Easy. Easy strat. You know? Just come be a bug. Yeah. Steal. Okay, bye-bye. I love you. Smooches. Yeah, I don't know how interesting me building this is going to be, so I actually might end up doing it off stream. I might end stream. But I'm also not sure where I want to build this. So, I'm gonna build this off stream. I'm gonna find some. What do you mean? I know you're gonna talk about I know what you're gonna talk about. I know what you're gonna say. I know what you'll say. But there's not gonna be any RP is what I mean. Like, I don't think there are any swarm members online. And I can't go out and go visit people. There won't be any RP. It'll just be building. Oh, never mind.
I was wrong. I'm not the only one awake.
Oh, hello. Good morning.
I thought I was the only one. Where were you?
Oh, I've been chopping trees endlessly right over there in that corner for about an hour and a half.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Is that for this tree that someone's making?
Ah, yes. We were talking about perhaps we ran into the issue where some people wanted to live above ground rather than below, particularly the flyers. So I proposed, instead of everybody being in very random spots, I proposed we build a tree either right where this is or on top of the entrance, so all the flyers could live there, and then the tree roots could extend down to cover the entrance in a very aesthetically pleasing way.
I see.
Pleasing way. Mm-hmm.
I think that sounds like a great idea.
I
Wait,
think
who
so
is it?
too.
Who was asking if I was awake? Wait a minute. I am awake.
I don't know. Oh, Ada did stop by about 30 minutes ago to do trade, but we turned her away for now until someone with more trade experience could talk to her.
I see. Well. I was just considering if I was going to go out or if I was going to build. Because we still need the vault. Especially because, the current way to get into the resources is kind of difficult for anyone that's not a spider. And I think it's causing confusion.
I'm in agreement with you, but whatever you wish to work on.
It's probably for the best that I just build. Because,
Well, between you and me, not too many people are currently building, but that is to be expected with how often people need to take breaks between building. It is very tiring.
Yeah, but I to build. I like to build when it turns out nice. I'm still not really pleased with that building over there,
Mm-hmm.
but I might just eventually scrap it for resources once we have a better solution.
That sounds like a good plan. Once
I
we
mean-
have the tree down and the vaults and more construction down below, then we shall decide.
Because it's really only needed as a place for people to snooze, and now we have a place like that in the tunnel,
We'll decide. Mm-hmm.
and it was also for storage, and then once we have a vault, we won't really need that. Although I'll probably have a storeroom and a vault. You know, the vault for important things, and the storeroom for building material.
Mm-hmm. That was the intention, to be perfectly fair.
Mm-hmm.
Perfectly fair. I don't know if you went down and saw what we dug.
I did.
Me and Frisa were debating on what to do with the rooms. And we found a pig.
I know. I saw the pig. I'm so excited. I forget. Can you get leather from pigs, or can you only get them from cows?
That's from cows and fishing.
Yeah. I did get some leather earlier, by the way. One of the
splendid.
Natureborn came through asking for trade. They gave me a pretty bad deal at first, but I did manage to talk them up to giving us, it was, I think, it was some leather and arrows.
So you swindled them pretty good, it sounds like.
Well, I don't think it's swindling so much. They wanted, initially they wanted 5 paper for 1 leather, and I didn't agree with that, so I said maybe 3. Because they did have a good point, that leather is sometimes difficult to obtain. But they said instead, how about 4 plus a certain amount of arrows, so then we got arrows and leather.
And arrows are very, very hard to come by, so I think that was a pretty good trade.
I don't think it was the best trade, but it is a start.
It is beneficial for now. We will have to think upon it for future sake.
Yes, very much.
Mm-hmm.
I acknowledge I am not the best at trading, but I'm trying my best. We need to get some moss for here,
job. Yeah, I tend to start projects in hopes of inspiring someone to contribute.
though. I can help out at least.
Contribute. Only if you wish to.
I like to.
I think Frisi dug this out originally and they wanted to turn this into something, but we were discussing having we wanted to dedicate 1 room to a kitchen, 1 room to general storage, and then 1 room for just general meetings. But I am unsure of the placement of where to put all those rooms.
Well, if we're having general meetings, I would almost say, it should be straightforward. Because, that makes sense.
Mhm.
You're going straight forward. Going right for it. And then I think the kitchen and the general storage could be one of these 2 because they are closer and easier to get to.
Yes, I'm in agreement.
I just feel like this one should be storage and that one should be kitchen. It's just, that's just how I feel. That's the feng shui I'm getting.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab some signs, and we will establish this right now.
Yes. And I can start carving it out. Because storage, we should probably work on first. Because our storage is so unorganized. The queen would be disappointed.
You did your best, and that's all we could ask for.
I tried. Maybe I'll work on the vault after that. I'm not sure where to put it, though. I'd like it to be a little more difficult to get to. I am probably at the probable displeasure of our non-arachnid friends going to cover it in a lot of webs. Because
To be
it'll make it
perfectly
so much
fair,
harder for them to get to it.
I thought about putting it straight in the middle of the water, straight down, so it would be completely... I don't think anybody would think to go straight down in the water, but that is just a small idea.
Well, if we have any visitors that like to swim, then
Oh.
that it might be a
Hi,
problem.
Astra. Astra? That is true.
Evening, evening.
Oh, good morning.
Hello, Dean.
Oh, I was going to say, Chitter, I was actually going to mention when I caught up, you're doing a lot of diplomacy trade type of deals, correct? You probably have seen it, but Favor and me, we caught that undead horse not long ago, and
Oh.
I was thinking, I'm not sure if you agree, but maybe if we need to, you know, strike a deal, maybe something we can use for that.
The horse? You know,
Come with me. I'll
weirdly
show you.
enough,
Are we
there
still
was
in possession?
there was actually a secondary horse right over here. It was stuck in these bushes, but I didn't know what to do with it.
Interesting. We caught the first one we saw.
Yes,
We weren't
I
aware if they were
remember that.
common or anything.
I remember that one.
We've
I love his little web.
trapped in. You can probably.
I can see him very, very well. I
sense it
can
at the
just,
moment. We kind of
I-
trapped it.
I just know where he is. I can feel him in the webs.
Exactly.
I
But I'm
shall be heading
thinking.
down.
I don't know how we are with the undead at the moment, but if we need a little, you know, a little incentive. I don't know if they have like a whole herd of these or anything. I've not been out anywhere. But if
I haven't
if
been to
this
the
is something
undead
rare to
lands.
them-
So far, I've only been to the constructs, but I'd like to go to the nature barns at some point.
Yes, hopefully.
Hopefully sooner than later,
Been
considering
around, so.
some of our less diplomatically inclined have visited there already.
Oh no, I may have watched some trading that I was internally dying about, but it's not my place to interrupt traders. I'm but a hunter.
Trading? What kind
Trading.
of trading? What kind of deal did they get?
They kind
Exactly.
of got really ripped off, and I was dying
What did they do?
inside.
What did they do?
6 people for fish. We don't need fish.
6
We are
people.
swimming in fish.
How much fish?
Oh god, like a lot of fish. Like, don't get me wrong, it was a lot of fish, but
At least it's a lot.
fucking fish.
We
I
don't
can
need fish. We have
We have
fish.
fishing
We
rods.
have food sources.
Exactly. But we have this horse. This horse, if we need it, I hope they don't have like a whole herd of these or something. You can't get more skilled
Question.
horses, right? They can't.
Question. Who was the one who made that deal? Please don't tell me it was the butterfly.
There weren't many of us. It was very late. It was there was a blue butterfly, but I don't think he was very involved in the deal. It was me, one of the school. I was just sort of hanging around to make sure no zombies were getting in. It was a blue butterfly and one of the centipedes from memory. I do apologize. My memory is
Which one are the
failing
little
me,
ones?
old age, you know. But there weren't many of us around at the time. It was very late.
I see.
I mentioned to them that you would probably be interested getting in contact with them.
Yes. Well,
But,
thankfully.
I didn't intrude on the... They may have mentioned it today. I don't know. I just woke up. I don't
Next
know
time,
what's
if
happened today. Maybe they
you
already came
take
by.
notice of them frivolously wasting our precious materials, maybe put a stop to
I have a solution for this.
it. Start with the
We
diplomatic
probably don't need
one.
to go that bad, but if things get bad,
Odd culling is always possible,
I am a
but
hunter.
hopefully it doesn't get that bad. I am still surprised that I am not the least experienced. I thought I would be.
Well, I've seen a lot of kids in my time, and let me tell you, some of them bright practical larvae compared to you.
I'm still quite young, actually. It's why I have, a teacher still.
You are young, but you got good legs on you.
8 of them.
You'll make it far. Might even get to my age.
Here's hoping.
Yep, you sure are.
Hopefully, I don't have to see as much loss as I have.
I should hope not, but it is inevitable. But hopefully with those losses come wins.
How far are we sort of looking to dig these in?
Suppose it depends how big of a kitchen we want.
I am uncertain. I will dig
We
up a potential design.
We might make something small at first and then consult the people who actually cook.
Of course.
I'm sure they'll be excited with something newer.
Be big.
This will have to be big.
Just thinking. Yeah, we can go pillar in the middle. I'm just gonna start expanding at the sides. Just hope for the best.
Maybe we build it not so wide this way, but wider deeper in.
Oh. Of course.
I still think having a wider walkway might be nice, especially for our bigger friends.
Hello.
Oh, good morning.
Oh, good morning. Did you see my message?
Oh, was that from you?
Yes.
I see. Was that
We had a
about the book
visitor.
I found in there?
Yes.
It was a very interesting read. I'm glad I traded them paper. I suppose that's what it was about.
Do you require additional mana?
Huh?
Mana? Did you require extra help digging?
Sure. Though, I would appreciate if you could actually get me maybe a few pickaxes. I forgot to get some.
Sure. I will be back shortly.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna put a chest down just for any excess.
Good idea. Ooh, hello, mushroom. So, what are we thinking for design?
I'm thinking tall.
I like tall.
I want people to come in here
Ooh.
and just look up and see
With
chests.
layers.
Chests upon chests.
Especially because we can use our own verticality. Most others cannot climb.
Exactly. I want the if an outsider makes it in here, I want them to be intimidated just by
Very
how
good
many
idea.
chests. They don't even need to be full. I just
No,
want
of
them
course not.
intimidated.
Though honestly, with how much cobblestone we've been getting, I wouldn't be surprised if we somehow ended up filling them.
We could just fill the whole thing with cobblestone. We'll be done for years.
Indeed. I now have to wait for a pick because I don't have one.
I can quickly get a table done up for you. 1 moment.
They were going to go grab some. I love honey so much. Oh, the sounds of honey.
Put a stone one in there just for the moment.
Ah, perfect. Don't tell Cad, he'll be very upset. Stone pickaxes.
I've got you covered.
Maybe we have this as an entryway. build a grand entrance.
Oh, my brains.
Here you are.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
I have a bunch more. If you need any, just let me know.
We've got the chest there if we need to put anything spare down.
Let me go grab a crafting table. We have one just out here.
There's one right there.
Just around the corner. I put one down here.
Oh. Well. Don't I feel a little silly then? Oh, yeah. I'm just going to build it out of cobble for now, just to make it kind of clearly, obviously different. What do you think? Do you think it needs to be taller?
I think that should be fine, because once we actually do get in there, we can actually have, we can worry about the tallness. But this is a proper entrance. I'd probably just a slab just here, just because I'm picky about aesthetics, but that's
Well,
about it.
yes. Or, actually, we can do what I like to do outside. Boop.
Oh,
Color.
no, I like it. I like it.
Little pop of color. It could actually even be better with a glow shroom, because then it makes light in the entranceway, but
Oh, that would be good, actually. The glowy mushrooms, yes.
now we can start digging the way in. So do we want to do just a big circle then? And have it just
That's
kind of
what
be
I'm
going up?
thinking. Big circle, basically, for the base, and then we just sort of keep going upwards and
ooh.
just sort of...
We can do it as like lofts. With just holes for us to go through, since we can just climb.
Yes, I like this. I like it.
We could even technically have lofts going down if we end up needing to expand. But I think up for now.
Up for now, especially because, consciously aware that some of the nearby tunnels do go a bit deep for some of us.
True. I'd say we start the circle here so that way the entrance isn't like specifically interrupted. So the outermost part of the circle is here. You want this to be big or like just big?
How much supplies are we gonna need for? That's just my thing. Because, you know, we could make it big, but if we're not gonna use all
I
that
think if we're just
space,
making
it's
it
a bit of a-
tall, then I think we should just make it normal big. Like
Yeah,
large, but
big.
not overcompensating.
We can always just dig up if we hit the surface. We can just build a tower above it as well.
I would prefer to probably just expand down at that point, because we don't want to make it too easy for people to just dig into our supplies.
That is fair. That is fair.
Regular big it is.
So happy medium, a bit up and a bit down.
Yeah. I'm gonna think really hard about how big of a circle we need. You can keep mining, though. I'm just gonna work on the outer corners.
So I was thinking.
Been thinking about how big I need the biggest part to be.
I'm not much of a digger or builder, so I will need a little bit more direction on what to do.
No, that's fine. Sorry, my brain does the occasional thing as well, where I'm just kind of thinking.
That's what I'm doing. I am thinking currently.
I can cover it out to about a 10. We'll see how we feel about that. That's 5 across and 10.
Would you like me to produce some webbing for climbing?
If you want to, that would be helpful. It can be kind of helpful for scaffolding. Oh, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. You... I think it might be a good idea to line the outer corner of our circle with some different brick that we can easily count it.
I can get a bit of azalea wood. I've been growing that
Anything
sort of
we have a
and it's
lot
green,
of.
so it's very obvious.
Yeah, anything we have a lot of.
Give me a few. I'll grab some. I'll just grab something.
One, two, three, 5, 6, 7.
Hello, Master.
Oh, there's everybody.
We are hard at work.
Come on, Yasuo.
What you guys do?
Well, right now we're digging. We're making a storage area and a kitchen.
Oh. Do you want me to help?
Sure, if you'd like to help. Maybe you can help with the kitchen, since there's only one person working over there.
Oh, okay.
We'll work on this. One, two, one.
We've just got some regular jungle. We'll just trace it out.
Perfect.
God.
So,
Oh, sorry.
sorry. Actually, if it's just going to be covered up. Might as well. Here. Uh, Okay, so let me just kind of grab a piece of paper. One sec. Oh, wait, I just make it really easy. So I'm going to draw a circle on this piece of paper here.
Mm-hmm.
And this is kind of the amount
Okay.
I'm thinking.
Nope. I got it. You want to handle that side? I'll handle this one.
Sure. Sounds good to me.
All right. Let's get to work. Oh, grab that.
And if you want help, what's your name again? I'm bad with names.
I'm still Chitter.
Okay. So if you want to look at the piece of paper,
Glowies this way.
see this piece of paper, you can start working on the inside of it. So if you follow the directions here, you should be able to just make the circumference, so like the inside of the circle, while we're working on the outside.
Okay.
If you think about, building priorities.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, yeah.
I'm trying to wrap my mind around it.
Well, if you just count out
So-
the blocks.
So you want me to do it straight from here and go
Yeah,
inward?
towards the center.
Okay.
You
Yep,
basically,
no worries.
here, I'll give you the piece of paper. You just count out the blocks till you get to the center.
All
Make
right.
sense?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. We have a plan! 1, 2, 1, 2. this way. That's seven. Seven. Do you have any extra torches? Dean! Do you have any extra torches I can borrow?
Oh, yes, Emily, one moment.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. Alright, off I go.
Do you need more torches?
Yeah, I got them from Dean though. Don't worry, we got it.
Okay.
Right. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah. 7. Okay. Together that's 7. 7, 2. 1, 2. And then 1, 2. And I did.
So 7, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then it's a diagonal. One, 1.
Oh, hello.
We have met in the middle. Perfect.
Excellent.
Now we mine
Yeah.
outwards.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
We met in the middle, so that means we did it right. We have done so perfectly. Our plan, it worked.
It's a shame we have no ants up on the surface. They would have the time of their lives digging like this.
Oh, they would love it. I do appreciate building, though. It's one of my favorites. I think this will be the perfect size where it's just grand enough that they're like, wow. But it's not too, like, too much that we can't ever fill it.
Anything else? Let's give us a chance to decorate.
True.
Do any of you need anything from me before I hibernate?
Nope.
Very well.
We're building a big circle. If you want to help out, feel free to start mining. The outer corners are
Thank
this
you for your
wood.
work today, Faber. Enjoy your rest.
Have a good rest,
Thank
Beha.
you so. You as well. And you as well, Chitters. I'm going to go pass out before...
Before what? I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole, I'm digging a hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole. I am a spoon and I'm digging a cavern. Diggy diggy cavern.
Anywhere to put all stone?
Oh, yeah. There's a chest right over there.
Oh, okay.
This is going to be a very echoey place by the end of this.
It does sound very clean.
That's good if it's echoey.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
The chest is full.
It happens.
Time for a double.
Echo!
Alright. Now we just start up. Do we want it to get wider as it goes up, or smaller as it goes up? Or, like, we keep it the same, mostly circumference, and then we just add, when it lofts, so that way we can walk on it.
Oh, pardon, I was completely zoned out there. My apologies.
It's alright. So, do we want to make it, like, wider as we go up? Or do we want to make it smaller as we go up?
I think just on structural, it should be smaller as we go up. Plus, as we go higher, that's where the more valuable things are, and we're gonna have less valuable things. Down here can just, be the cobble and the rocks, but...
Is this for the tree?
No, this is just for storage.
Oh. Yes, slimmers go up.
Alright. Slimmer as we go up, then. Where's the center?
The center is this torch.
Ah, perfect. So what I'm thinking is... maybe we build, like, a central stone. And that's for climbing up. I don't know why I made it so wide.
Do you think rounding it out, making it like a dome, would look nice?
I don't think we should make it like a dome, because that kind of looks unnatural, but like a natural rising cave.
Like a stalactite going up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like a stalactite going up that we can climb
So,
up.
stalagmite.
Stalagmite.
The difference.
Right. That's it. I know, I believe there was a joke. Stalactite, hold on tight. Stalagmite might poke you in the ass.
Oh,
Makes sense. Makes sense.
we can make this look nicer later, but it makes it so we can actually climb up kind of easily.
We can have pathways extending off this to sort of get to other areas.
Mm-hmm. How much tighter should we make it on the first one, you think? Like, how many layers are we talking?
3.
How much storage do we want?
I don't think we need like a crazy amount, but making it tall makes it feel cool. But if we make it
Maybe three layers.
3 layers, like 3 layers up.
Low priority, medium priority, high priority.
Ah, there we go, yes. Alright.
That sounds nice to me.
Climb up to get it.
Do you want me to map out another circle, or do we want to just wing it?
If you map out another one, like, say...
Just map out a tighter circle. Alright, give me a moment. Let me doodle on this piece of paper a tighter circle. having to think real hard.
It is fine. Master work should not be rushed.
Ink can be very messy, so you must be careful.
Alright, I think... Because we probably want it like quite a bit shorter so that way we have plenty of space at the next level, right?
Yeah. I was thinking like 3 blocks from wall.
3 blocks from now. How about this size?
Looks good to me.
Yeah?
Alright. Then do you want to do the same thing we did before once we get up there?
Sounds good to me.
Right. How much higher do we want this next layer?
I'm thinking twice tally, so roughly about here.
Alright. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa!
Ow, ow.
Are you okay?
I don't. I'm fine.
Did you get stuck in the rock?
Yes. I think I was. I'm not gonna even question that one. People call me a bit stone-headed, but that's a bit ridiculous.
Don't mind that one. I think that's the one we're gonna land on. Alright, so but like here. You climb up here. Is this about where you think we should have it?
Yeah, looks good.
Alright, let me a moment.
Oh.
I'm gonna dig into the center of our last circle. This is the center of our last circle, so I will use some...
I've got a string light.
Ooh, perfect. That's the center.
Very good, very good. Alright.
How about we all start with just kind of doing the circumference? So it'd be, I can take it this way out. Someone can take that way out. Because there's 4 of us, we can all take one direction and then just count out how many blocks we need to get, and then we start from there.
Indeed. I'm squeezing here, sorry. I'm the tallest one here, I do apologize.
It's alright.
You're fine.
So 1 from the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How many?
Okay. So if you look at this paper and you think really hard about building priorities, then you'll see it. What's your name? And I might be able to help.
Astra?
Astra. I'm bad with names. Apologies.
Same. Thanks.
Okay. Can you perceive the circle now? If you think really hard about it.
Oh. Okay, I can see. I can see you now.
Perfect. So you just take your direction and start mining it out. We're just doing the center lines.
Oh, anyone else just get that migraine?
4, 5, 6, 7.
What?
Yes. 4, 5, 6, 7, this should be the end of my circle. My side. I think it's 8 for each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this one is me.
Wait, was it 8 or 9?
Well, so it's 8 and then the last... It's 8 to the next line, but it's 9 if you're counting the last line.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
good.
It is...
I
It
thought
is...
my math
No,
would
no,
have been
no.
wrong.
No, your math is correct. I just think weird. Let me go get the wood again. We have less now, but I can mine out this stuff because we don't need to have this one anymore.
I am clever.
Reuse, recycle. I think this having a guide really helps.
Yes.
Oh, my axe. No.
Do you need an axe?
Yeah, mine broke. But I technically don't need an axe because we just finished. I'm going up the wrong way. Alright.
so you do not need to worry about falling down the scaffold. You can still walk through it, it'll just be very slow and you won't die by accident.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hang on. It's off.
One, two.
So,
Something is off, yes.
do we dig down?
No.
No? Okay.
This one was my fault, I think. It should be two here. I think I messed up. Could I borrow that axe?
I believe it should have been here.
Yeah. There should be one out here. Then should be 7. It goes out by 1. Then it goes up by 3. 4.
There. Two, one, two.
I think this is right. Not sure.
If go wait one block farther.
Huh? Uh, Oh, it's this part. It's this part here.
I believe it's here. It may be this here as well.
Uh,
This is the worst part of doing these, just making sure it all goes together. That's why I've got the wood for the... Oh,
I'm fine.
I didn't bump you, did I?
No, I just fell.
That's good.
It's a good idea. We can just mine it all out so that we can see the whole circle. I feel like that might help. Okay, alright. So I think...
Need to put one this here.
Put one here?
Yep.
Is that right? Somehow, no, it's still not right.
Nothing wrong with this wall.
So it's this side, I think?
This wall, yeah.
It should at least tell us which side's wrong.
You would know.
Whoa!
Well, that was a big migraine. Everyone okay?
My eyes.
Whoa!
We figured it out.
Ooh, I may just need a quick moment.
Can you take out these ones? I don't have an axe. It broke.
You need max?
Yes.
There you are.
Okay. So...
Yep, right now.
Is it right? Yeah, I think it is right. I think it's right. We got it. Perfect.
Do we make this 4 blocks tall so big people come in?
Yeah. Also means we have more space to put stuff. Alright. Put some stuff away in the chest.
mind that. Just have to stare intently into a chest for a bit.
No worries.
For the most part.
So I'm just gonna collect these. We don't need quite this much light.
Forgot about that. There we go. Alright, and now we can start on the next circle, which is gonna be smaller. So give me a minute, I'll think about it while y'all start digging up to the next level.
We'll probably finish that up.
Alright, I got the next one on my last piece of paper. Right there, right there. Head on! Hiya! I got the last piece. Last circle.
Yep, we're a little stuck. Hang on.
Yep, we're those stuck.
Hang on.
There we go. Oh no!
Ow. It's fine, it happens.
Whoa! Is this how much further up we want it to be? It feels pretty high.
Maybe a bit. Well, let's map out how much it is from here.
Let's see.
I just went up the amount last time.
Whoa!
Yeah, this is
Kirby,
about
hello,
right.
thank you
That's
for raid.
right for the other one as well.
Yep,
Cool.
Astra apparently got it quite on the money. On the honey. Alright. We started in the cardinal directions again. I'll take this one. Should be very quick and easy this time. Since it's a much smaller circle. One.
I think this is right.
Yes, the circle block game. My last pick is given out. Does anyone have any extras?
What did you need?
My last pick died out.
Mine's nearly broke. There you go.
You have so many on you. You're so prepared. Oh, hello there.
Cool.
Hello?
And that was my last pickaxe.
Oh, here. I'll give one back.
Thank you.
I think this one might be one too far. I'll just check my math on it.
Oh boy. Check the math.
Yeah, one too far.
I think that's right.
Yep. Looks good.
Hooray!
Hooray, praise the queen.
Praise.
Well, now comes the hard part. The decorating.
Okay, I still think we could, like, find down.
Oh,
the
decorating's the easy part. Web and nothing but web.
Well, lots of web for sure. I like to decorate the web, but
Just some spider bites.
Maybe a little harsh for the non-spiders, though. If it's
not
too
all
much
web, because I do intend to do that for like the vault for our really, really important stuff, but not
I'm
for
mostly
anything else.
joking.
I know.
Us mutties don't like the jungle thorns or the webs. It makes it hard to walk.
Yes, but it makes it harder for other people to walk.
I'm gonna collect all the debris that's fallen. I'm just sensing it in the web.
I'm
now we just make sure that we can still get up. Yep. A little harder. A little trickier. It might be... Yep. You can still do it, but it is a little trickier. I'll do this. Here we go. What do you think of that?
Looking pretty good.
Now we just have to worry about actually how we're going to do the tests. So... should be able to do... 1, 2... Should be able to do 2 here. Like on each side of the wall, and then do a couple up.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, so we can get up to taller ones.
1 second.
Maybe also.
I'm gonna make some chests.
I've brought some snacks. Snacks. So people can eat.
Oh, that's good.
People can eat. And I have a great many more pickaxes.
I'm making a whole bunch of chests.
Pickaxes. I made one. I shall put it on the top floor. Just a one on its own with some picks in it.
Maybe having something like this just so we have a sign showing this is what's actually in this particular pile.
Oh,
Probably not this exact angle. It's very awful unless you climb.
well, we can also just put them here.
You know what? That's fair.
I do think we can probably get away with doing maybe two of them. But I think more than that will start to make this area feel like really cluttered. And we still want it to be enjoyable to begin. Maybe we start off like this, but we can't see how much storage we actually end up needing. Especially because we can put small chests in here on the sides. Or barrels. We could put barrels all the way up, actually.
Ooh.
Up these sides. Hi, Soft. How are you doing? Whoa. Migraine. Wanna work?
Hydration is important.
So, what do you think?
Mm. I'm not sure.
Need more color?
Well, if we're trying to go, it's more that I think we're trying to go for like a cave thing. So I don't know if we want to do it with all that wood.
what thing?
So we're going for like this being like a big, like an ant mound almost. I think that's the vibe we're going for, right?
So, so just all of
I've
it?
just been kind of going by, well, it just looks nice.
Hmm. I guess it just doesn't, like, it doesn't look like it blends in with the rest. I have an idea.
I don't know.
So what if instead of the wood, we use the dripstone? What do you think? Give it.
No sided slab on top of the dirt.
Huh?
There's no side slab, there's wood.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Why?
Was there something you wanted
I
in
don't
particular?
know. I'm not the best at figuring out a way that's both aesthetic and efficient. I guess that's the problem I'm having. Because if I wanted to make it look very aesthetic and efficient at the same time, that's hard. Let me play with it over here a little bit. Actually, wait. There's 4 of us. Why don't we all take a side, try to build something for that wall, for how we want it to look, and then we pick which one we like the most.
Technically only 3 because one's the entrance.
All right, down to Ted's technique. Who doesn't want to try? That person can be the judge.
I have no creativity whatsoever. I grow trees.
Fair enough, I'll just
Alright.
grab some more supplies.
I'll take the back wall.
Should I just go grab one of the stone cutters just in case we want it to look fancy?
Sure. I don't actually know how to use the stone cutters. Oh, and let me help out a little bit. In the spare tools chest, I will put a whole bunch of chests. There's a whole bunch in there.
Borrowed this from the entrance.
Would you like to bring some vines for decoration?
Maybe not yet, but I do like the idea of using some foliage. And moss. Foliage. Good night! Also, I'm doing pretty good. We're building.
I'll bring some down. That looks closer on hand.
Mine requires a lot of intent.
Chitter, could I get your opinion on something? Looking at this from this perspective, does it look like a cupboard onto you?
A what?
Onto you? Cupboard on.
Huh? Yeah, a little bit. I can see it.
Cupboard on. The stone wall is covered on the chests.
Okay.
If this was not intentional, it was glorious. Yeah, exactly what I'm talking about. Look like that. Are there some still here?
Yeah, I got some. Here you go.
Okay.
I'll make some more.
I just had an interesting idea, but it's less practical and more artistic. A giant bucking statue holding a chest to its chest.
Huh?
Artistic, but not practical.
Once everything gets all settled, once everything is all good, definitely need to get some statues around, but ensuring safety comes first.
I feel like I could get lost in this.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think of how we can have as many chests as possible while it looking as aesthetically pleasing as possible. Like trying to make something aesthetically pleasing and efficient at the same time is hard.
Yeah. I said practical.
Practical can still look very nice. Which I do think yours look very nice. Now that it's this stuff, dripstone, it looks really good. It's got texture.
Can you with the floor
We could do the floor. We could do a lot.
different types of cobble?
I'll think about it. I might be able to kind of vibe it up. with like moss and other stuff. Anyways, I think I'm done. Though I'm still not sure how I feel about these parts. But these might be a little too much. I'll wait for the final finish. And take your time.
I brought down some mossy cobblestone. I can't recall if it could be spread with bone meal. Ah, okay.
Sure would be nice if it
What's
could.
saying that?
Wonder if maybe with this we could do water? So we can land in the water instead?
I was thinking like a fountain earlier, yeah.
Like water surrounding a stalagmite?
Stalagmite is correct. Down pointing upwards.
Yeah, we could do water. That could be nice.
Stalagmite with the water coming out of it.
No. Like.
As like a water fissure kind of fountain.
So I'm trying to think of a way that we can make it look nice and also protect us from fall damage. So like. No, my pet.
There's another one.
Wow.
There's two.
So do you get the vibe I'm going for?
Yeah, a little more.
Little moat. Get some water. 1 second. that to myself.
Very nice.
I like that. And now, I go all the way to the tippy top. And oh no! I have fallen. I'm fine. The only problem is, I feel like it's gonna be hard to make it like the stalagmite look like a stalagmite without ending up getting us hurt. Because ideally how you would make it look more like a stalagmite is like adding some of that, some of this. But then if you fall from a higher height, then you'll fall into this.
We could use webbing for that, but some of the people don't like webbing all that much.
Ooh! I have an idea. What if we go for a hollowed out stalagmite? So like, we could use this channel to go up. Then we could just put web on the bottom of that, and then no one gets hurt.
Yeah, we can do that.
That's good.
I guess that defeats the purpose of the water, but the water looks nice anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah. If you're all done with yours, then I guess now we do the judgy?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Judger. Begin the judging.
They're both really nice, and this one is also good. I don't know.
We could always leave it here and then ask for people's opinions.
I feel like having a vote decided on one person is a little
Yeah.
unfair to everyone.
How about this then? How about this? We do a book. A book. And then we can collect different people's opinion. Like they can say on the book which one that they like. Like we can do 3 pages or 4 pages. 1 page explaining it, and then the other pages explain like if this is this one, this is this one, and this is this one. Which one do you prefer? They just put their name on that.
Sounds good.
And we can draw pictures of the sections.
In the book?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
You mean our special book. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
You mean a different kind of book.
The same kind of book you wrote the paper on.
Yes. 1 second. I shall go procure a book. Right? Yes. Book. Boogie, book.
Well, it's rare for me to do things. It's rare for me to do streams all day, all the ding dong day. I have been streaming all ding dong day because we streamed from when I woke up till pretty much like an hour after I woke up. Then I kept streaming. I never stopped. I feel like a Minecraft roleplay stream. That's how you get me. That's how I could do a 24-hour stream. Is Swarm SMP. I could roleplay for 24 hours in a Minecraft. Not in VR. I would die in VR, but in Minecraft, yes, I probably could. So I can like get up and stretch and walk around and get some food and then come back.
Alright, I have a book.
I hate wearing armor.
It is a bit uncomfy.
It feels weird.
Feels better than the alternative. Been shot by arrows a bit too many times today.
I mean, on the surface, fair enough, but we're safe down here at least, so we can be ourselves.
I've seen some things in some of the side paths. If you're going into the unexplored parts, just make sure you're cautious.
Selves, of course.
I am documenting in the book.
You're a very talented artist, Chitter.
Thank you. I try my best. Now, should I add this book to the forum, or just to, like, the general, like, planning book area?
Generally?
Or I may get more people's opinion.
Alright.
Yeah, I agree. Forum.
We do want to hear everyone's opinions, so...
Mm-hmm.
And now I just write in the pictures. No. Okay. Now go ahead and vote for your own.
Oh, grabbed it. Nope. I didn't know you could do that.
Can. Just vote for your own. So that way people know where to put their little vote.
Mm-hmm.
But so it's also even. And you should vote for your own design. Only makes sense. Gotta sell yourself.
I voted.
Very good. Now it only leaves you to vote. And then, well, we can be done for today. Because we kind of gotta wait till everybody votes. Oh, I see. Okay. So, whisper, whisper. If you go to the Buckkin forum in the book, then you just go to the top post. Nodders. If you know what I mean. Or if you want, I can just put one in for you. and we can pretend that it was definitely you.
Okay, I can see that, so...
Okay, I got it. Don't worry. I will put one in for you and we'll pretend that it's just you. Nod. With that, I will go put this book in a place where everyone can find it.
Excellent.
And also, obviously, we can be done for now. Because we can base the rest of the design of the area around whichever one wins.
Indeed.
I think we did good work today.
Yes, I believe so.
Which I'm not sure if you heard it, but we did very good work today, and I'm very proud of us.
Tomorrow we can build a big tree.
Hooray!
Excellent.
Alright. I might leave it at that for today. Let's go crawl back into my web.
Yes.
You're sleeping. I'll still be around for a bit longer.
Well, I wish you luck in whatever you choose to do.
Thank you. Good rest, all.
Now we must once again find someone to raid at a very late hour. Well, ironically the person we raided yesterday is also streaming again. So I think we'll just get them.
Alright. Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. I hope y'all had a good night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for more RP and more Minecraft. Goodbye, Cowboys!